the last one, we'll go to that. Don't covet others' possessions. And you've heard it a million different ways, but it comes down to the same thing. Don't lust after someone else's things. Don't lust after their wife, their car. And it's not like saying, wow, I wish I could find a wife that beautiful. All right, that's different than saying, I'd love to get in bed with his wife and ball the hell out of her. Totally different thing, people. How many times do you people as Christians think that when you see beautiful women? It's okay to acknowledge beauty. There's nothing wrong with nudity and acknowledging the beauty of a woman with a beautiful figure. All right? It's when you start coveting or lusting after that to the point where you can't stand it. I mean, it's like you have to have that. And that leads you into stealing and many other things. It can lead you right into killing. If you want someone's stuff that bad, you will do anything to get it. And I hate to go back on this, but man, we don't know what has happened and what the truth is yet, or what's going on in the trial. But the elderly gentleman that was killed because of lust. Someone else lusted after his money and killed him for it. Yeah, let's specify that the gentleman that was beat to death with the baseball bat died for his money. The man lived for 3 days in the woods. He suffered on the ground. He had no medical help. He had no painkillers. A day earlier, his life would have been saved. It's a sad reflection upon this town. Scottsboro, wake up. Churches, wake up. Get out of your pews. Get out there in the streets and start telling people what this really says. Start reading this book. All right? God didn't give us this book for one person to tell you what it says. And I don't call him God. He's our Lord. He's our Father. You can call him God. He never called himself God. Jesus never called himself God. He called him the Father. He's our Lord and Father. That's why I'm not a Christian. I am a believer in this book. Because this book will lead you to anything. And to go on with this, no graven images. Now you could take that as no idols before thee. We do it every day. And Christians are the worst about it. I'm going to bring up Oprah again. American Idol. Anybody who's famous, look at how Obama, no offense to Obama, but look at how the African American community has treated him. They have treated him like a god. I understand it's a wonderful thing, like a rock star. The biggest rock star in the U.S. people above anything else. This is the President of the United States. Respect and honor him. All right? You're dishonoring him by being giddy like he's some superstar. He's our president. He is the man who represents our entire nation, and we are treating him like he's some pop star on the Hit Parader magazine. He's not. And I'm glad that you're happy that he was voted in. It was about time. Our country's had way too much hate, and we needed an African American president. But we are making these people idols. He's our president, but we don't need to idolize him. We need to respect him as our president. Except Lincoln now, which is ironic. Lincoln's pretty idolized. And there we go. There's a huge monument. Lincoln was the greatest president this country ever had. Do we have a monument in this country? Now, the Statue of Liberty is still a monument, and even though it's representing a good thing, it's still something that we're looking up to other than looking where the book tells us. And we even have a Washington monument. We have an image to Washington, even though it doesn't look like him, and we call ourselves Christians, or at least the Christians do, and they say we're Christians and are trying to follow Jesus. You are Christians, because Christians are not what's in this book. It's a made-up word by churches and the people behind your churches, and it dates back, of course, again to the Catholic Church. Christianity is not following the Bible. I will go on to honor your father and mother. There again, is there anything more to say? Once you're an adult, of course, you can have your own opinion, but it's respect. You should always respect them. If as long as they were there. I'm not saying respect your mom if she was never there. All right? If you never knew your mom, you don't necessarily have to respect and honor her. Respect the woman who raised you as your mother. Whether it's your grandparents, and we both me and Dirt Lord 420 know what that's like. But it's a good thing because your grandparents love you and they'll take care of you. But honor them because they're the ones who made you who you are. And if you turn out bad, it's your own fault when you got older. Because grandparents are wonderful. I'm sure they all aren't, but